is Tori Roloff's net worth? How she makes money amid her exit from LPBW. Tori Roloff reached new heights of TLC fame thanks to her marriage to Little People, Big World's Zach Roloff. After his famous siblings left the show that documents the Roloff family's ups and downs with diastrophic dysplasia and achondroplasia, Zach and Tori announced in February 2024 that they too would be leaving the show, leaving fans curious about her net worth and how she makes money. Tori's combined net worth with her husband Zach is $700,000, according to multiple reports. It was the Roloff family farm that initially gave Tori a paycheck as she worked there during pumpkin season in 2010. After meeting Zach and making her Little People Big World debut in 2011, Tori dove into her creative professionalism and started her own photography business. Tori and Zach likely made roughly $7,000 per episode of the hit TLC show, according to multiple reports, and they have continued to use their platform to share what their lives are like living with achondroplasia. Zach was born with the condition, as were his 3 children shared with Tori: Jackson, Lila, and Josiah. On the heels of their departure from Little People Big World, Zach and Tori launched their podcast, Raising Heights, to further expand their audience and share the intimate details of their daily lives. Welcome to Raising Heights with Zach and Tori Roloff, where we invite you to join us on an unfiltered journey into our real lives, the couple wrote of their joint business venture. We explore the facets of parenting, relationships, and the unique challenges that have made us who we are today, diving far deeper than you've ever seen. Little People. Big World was a huge part of our lives, but it was time to walk away, Tori and Zach wrote of their decision. The show brought us so many amazing opportunities, great memories, and so much fun. But it also challenged us to set better boundaries with filming and our kids, cope with not so accurate depictions of our lives, and face family difficulties. It was a great run, but we needed an adult in the room, and we made that move. During their announcement, Tori and Zach admitted that their eldest child, Jackson, was not comfortable filming the show, nor were things calm between their extended family members. I think the chapter has closed regardless of us being asked back or not. We made it pretty clear we're done with that chapter for multiple reasons, Zach said on the podcast episode. Because we made that pretty clear, they haven't asked us back technically. But this last cycle was rough between the family, the farm deal, and we were done with it. We moved on. Zach and Tori Roloff announced they're leaving Little People Big World. Zach and Tori Roloff say they are bidding farewell to Little People Big World and all the drama that came with it. During a Feb. 22 episode of their podcast, Raising Heights, the couple revealed that they and their children have not been part of the TLC series for the past 6 months. Roloff, 33, and Tori, 31, also opened up about how concern for their children's right to privacy contributed to their decision to close the door on the series. We are not coming back to Little People Big World, Tori explained at the start of the episode. Like, we are done. That part of our lives, that chapter has closed. The chapter is closed regardless of us being asked back or not, added Roloff, who began appearing in the series when he was 16 years old. We made it pretty clear. We're done with that chapter for multiple reasons. Roloff clarified that because he and Tori, who joined the show in season 10, were also not asked to return. This last cycle was rough, he continued. Between the family and the farm deal, we were done with it. It was no longer a project that we really believed in, and so the last year was hard. It was hard to show up every day for it, Tori added. The couple, who married in 2015, explained that their children's increasing requests to keep aspects of their lives private played a large part in their decision to walk away. It has gotten to this point where our oldest, Jackson, has voiced his opinion on things that he doesn't want to be a part of with the filming of the show, Tori explained. There have been certain things that he has asked not to share, and I think that as a parent, we've really taken that to heart of having to stand back and look at the whole picture. I think that was a huge reason for us stepping away. Roloff and Tori have 3 children together, including a 6-year-old son named Jackson Kyle, Lila Ray 4, and Josiah Luke, who is 21 months. In addition to privacy concerns, the couple admitted that they felt the show had begun to veer off course from the original aim of the series, which they said set out to introduce viewers to the lives of people with dwarfism without being exploitative. I look at your family and I think, the show, has changed how the world looks at people with dwarfism, Tori explained. I think something I didn't love towards the end of filming was I do believe that it got away from that. It got away from this idea that I'm going to show what the daily life of a person with dwarfism looks like. Roloff added that the production's focus on family disagreements caused the series to more than deviate from its original goal. It was finally like, this is nonsense, Roloff added. This is out of control. Fans of this series will recall how the show's cast, which initially featured Roloff, his parents, and sibling, experienced ups and downs in recent seasons. In 2016, Roloff's parents, Matt Roloff and Amy Roloff, divorced after 27 years of marriage. According to People.com, Amy also accused her ex-husband of having an extramarital affair with an employee on their family farm. For Roloff and Tori, time away from the series has already been a salve in terms of their family relationships. Already those relationships have started to come back. They'll never be the same, Tori said. I'll never be what it was, unfortunately, but I do feel like it was also time for us to move on because I didn't want personally to hate your family. Zach and Tori Roloff announce exit from Little People, Big World. After 25 seasons, that chapter has closed. A major change is coming to TLC's long-running series Little People, Big World. Zach and Tori Roloff revealed on their Raising Heights podcast Thursday that they will be leaving the reality show after 25 seasons. We are not coming back to Little People, Big World. We are done, Tori, 31, began. That part of our lives, that chapter has closed. Sharing his wife's sentiment, Zach, 33, said in response, I think the chapter has closed regardless of us being asked back or not. We've made it pretty clear we're done with that chapter for multiple reasons, the reasons we will get into here. But because we've made that pretty clear, we also they haven't asked us back. Technically, he continued, this last cycle was rough, between the family, the farm deal, and we are done with it. Tori also indicated that it's hard to put everything into a project that you no longer believe in, noting that this last season for Little People, Big World, that kind of happened. It was no longer a project that we really believed in, and so the last year was hard, she added. It was hard to show up every day for it. Agreeing that filming the currently airing 25th season was tough, Zach also expressed how unfortunate their departure is because they had such a run there. People has reached out to TLC for comment. Little People, Big World premiered on TLC in March 2006. The series follows the daily lives of the Oregon-based Roloff family. Much of the show has focused on family heads, and now exes Matt and Amy, as well as their son Zach, all of whom have dwarfism. Season 25 premiered on Tuesday. Zach and Tori, who first joined the series in Season 10, later marrying her now husband in 2015, noted on their podcast that there are a lot of reasons for their exit. but Tori indicated that their 3 kids' daughter Lila Ray, 4, and sons Jackson Kyle, 6, and Josiah Luke, 21 months, were a really large portion of our reasoning for maybe not doing the show anymore. Addressing their departure from the show further, the couple jointly said on Instagram that there were moments in reality TV that we loved and moments that we didn't. But overall, we're grateful to our crew and our producer, and we're excited for our next chapter. The Roloff family, all about the little people, big world stars. The Roloff family has shared their family life on TV for almost 20 years. The TLC hit reality series Little People, Big World premiered in 2006, and throughout its tenure, has focused on Matt Roloff, Amy Roloff, and their children, Zachary Roloff, Jeremy Roloff, Molly Roloff, and Jacob Roloff at home on Roloff Farms in Hillsboro, Oregon. Matt and Amy, who divorced in 2016, have 7 grandchildren, including their most recent grandson born in April 2022. Matt has diastrophic dysplasia, a rare form of dwarfism, while Amy and Zach have achondroplasia, the most common form of dwarfism. Jeremy, Molly, and Jacob are of average size. After nearly 20 years on TV, the family has continued showing their internal drama and stress over running the farm. In a teaser for the LPBW Season 16 premiere in 2024, Matt revealed that he would be leaving the farm and its land to his ex-wife Amy in his will. The clip, shared exclusively with People, also promised more family drama to come in the show's next installment.